Taylor Swift is being sued in federal court over the title and branding of her 2025 album, The Life of a Showgirl, and the woman bringing the lawsuit is a Las Vegas performer named Maren Wade. According to court filings, Maren Wade has owned the trademark for Confessions of a Showgirl since 2015, and she says she spent more than a decade building that brand, long before Taylor Swift's album ever existed. The lawsuit was officially filed in California federal court in late March 2026, and it includes several claims.
What do we got?
We got
a briefcase.
Yep.
Mint green with TF.
This is my brand new album, Life of a Showgirl.
Immediately becomes one of the biggest albums of the year. Reports say it shattered streaming records and became the best-selling album of 2025. And of course, the phrase, Life of a Showgirl, became central to the album's branding. According to the lawsuit, that branding didn't stay limited to the music. Within weeks of the album release, the phrase was placed on merchandise, printed on labels, used in advertising, and promoted across retail channels. And that is where the legal problems began, because Maren Wade's attorneys say the two brands are simply too similar. In the legal complaint, they argue that both names share the same dominant phrase, of a showgirl. They also claim both brands operate in the same entertainment market, live performances, music, stage shows, and content aimed at similar audiences. Because of that, the lawsuit argues consumers could easily believe that Wade's brand is somehow connected to Swift, or worse, that Wade copied Swift. And according to the complaint, that confusion is already happening. Wade claims that since Swift's album dropped, online search results are now dominated by Taylor Swift's version of the phrase, which means the brand she spent more than 10 years building is suddenly being overshadowed by one of the biggest pop stars in the world. But this is where it gets weird. According to the lawsuit, Taylor Swift's team actually tried to register The Life of a Showgirl as a trademark, but the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office rejected the application. The reason? The agency said the name was confusingly similar to Wade's existing trademark, Confessions of a Showgirl. The office pointed out that both titles share a similar structure and key wording, and that both are used for entertainment-related services, which could make consumers think they are related brands. Now, normally, when the Trademark Office flags something like that, companies either change the name, negotiate with the existing owner, or attempt to purchase the rights. But according to Wade's lawsuit, Swift's team continued using the branding anyway. The complaint claims they never contacted Wade to request permission or negotiate a licensing deal. Instead, the lawsuit says, the Life of a Showgirl branding continued expanding through merchandise, marketing campaigns, and global promotion. In a public statement, Wade's attorney Jamie Parkinen said, a solo performer who spent 12 years building a brand shouldn't have to watch it disappear because someone bigger came along. Now the lawsuit is asking the court for several things. First, Wade wants an injunction. That means a court order that would permanently prevent Taylor Swift and her companies from using The Life of a Showgirl as a brand name. Second, she is asking for financial damages. The lawsuit also demands that Swift turn over any profits earned from merchandise sold under The Life of a Showgirl branding. And third, she is requesting a jury trial. Several companies connected to Swift's business empire are also named as defendants in the lawsuit. That includes UMG Recordings, which distributes Swift's music. It also includes TAS Rights Management, the company responsible for managing Swift's trademarks, and Bravado, which handles her global merchandise operations. as of now, Taylor Swift and Universal Music Group have declined to publicly comment on the lawsuit. Legal experts say Swift now has two main options. She could attempt to settle the case, which could involve buying the rights to Wade's trademark, or the case could move forward into a full court battle where a judge or jury would decide whether trademark infringement actually occurred. And this wouldn't be the first time Taylor Swift has been involved in trademark disputes. Her brand is one of the largest in the entertainment industry. Actually, she has more than 170 active or pending trademarks covering phrases, names, and commercial branding. Her legal team has also filed lawsuits against vendors selling unofficial merchandise near concert venues, which the complaint itself points out. Now the question a federal court will eventually have to answer is, did Taylor Swift's Life of a Showgirl cross the legal line? Or is this simply two artists using similar words in a very crowded industry? And that's what makes this even more interesting, because this isn't just legal, it's personal. And again, this is not a criminal case, this is a civil dispute. But the impact? It could be massive, because if the court rules in Wade's favor, Taylor Swift might have to rebrand an entire era, and that's not small. That affects music, merchandise, marketing, everything. So this situation, it's far from over, and this might just be the beginning.